We had the car back in August last year. I would like to mention and clarify one or two things. Welcome to the next episode of RaceChip Insights with our beautiful Golf 8R. We had the car back in August last year for development, but actually development was really stressful and took more time than actually planned at the beginning, so we had unfortunately no time to shoot a video. That's why we asked Eibach if we can get the car again, and they said yes. So we exchanged cars. Eibach got our new M3 Competition X Drive to develop the lowering springs for that application, and we got the Golf 8R to shoot a video. Yeah, what will be in that video? We're gonna measure the car on our dyno, of course, in stock and with the tune, and 100 to 200 on the Autobahn. Guys, before we're going to talk in particular about the performance figures of the Golf 8R, I would like to mention and clarify one or two things which we can read sometimes in the comments and stuff like that, so I would really like to clarify that. And one thing is that the product changes the boost only, which is not the case. Of course, if you increase the performance on a turbocharged engine, like a petrol engine, it is mainly about increasing the boost. That is correct. However, you have to divide it into two different areas, which are active changes, which is the boost, and passive changes. Passive changes, ignition timing, trims, exhaust gas temperature, edge-free ratio and stuff like that. So that is what we are checking during the development. We are checking ignition timing. Do we have any cutouts? Do we have to adjust our map based on that? Same with trims and the air-to-fuel ratio, of course. So that is our job during the development. When we are writing the software for the car. We have 7 maps. We have a GTS Black here, which offers 7 maps. Each map is developed on our dyno, so our client doesn't have to do any adjustments or anything else. He installed a product, everything is set up by us, and that is how we actually designed the product and what the product is made for. I mean, our development has 11 employees right now, and is divided into different departments, hardware, firmware, and vehicle applications. So you can see we are investing a hell a lot into the development. And of course, it is the ECU itself is still in control over all the values still, like exhaust gas temperature and air-to-fuel ratio. So if the exhaust gas temperature goes up too high, you would get actually a notification or a check engine light and stuff like that. So we are not deactivating any safety program designed by the original manufacturer. That is what I really would like to clarify. All right, let's check out the performance figures from the Golf 8R. We measured the car in stock, 344 horsepower, 345, 445 Newton meters. Yeah, a little bit over stock. Car is rated with 320 horsepower in stock, 420 Newton meters. A little bit above the claimed figures by VW. However, that is nothing special. We measured several cars, VW Tiguan R, Audi S3, our Golf 8 GTI, and most of those cars have a little bit more than advertised. So car is basically spot on and nothing, it was not surprising, to be honest. Yeah, let's load the tuning chart and see where we ended up. Das ist Tuning. Jetzt laden wir noch Serien in den Hintergrund. Laden. Ah, haben wir sogar noch. Guck mal. Ein Träumchen. Kann ich?
Ja.
Few words about the installation. Pretty simple. 3 connection points, camshaft position sensor, intake pressure sensor, and turbo pressure sensor. Intake pressure and camshaft are really easy to reach in 1 minute. Turbo pressure can be reached from the top. However, it is easier to get a lift and install it there, or some ramps or stuff like that. But you can reach it from the top as well. Performance figures: 381 or 382 horsepower, 439 Newton meters of torque. Gain really smooth, all over the RPM range. Looks really solid. Actually, it is possible to get a little bit more, up to 390. However, 381 all values look perfect. Everything looks really safe and spot on. That's why we decided to stick with 382 horsepower. Yeah, what is open? 120 on the Autobahn.
Lauf 8 Serie. Tuning.
If you don't want to miss any of our future videos, you can subscribe to our channel here, and down below you can see some of our last videos.